Good afternoon and welcome back to Behind the Wickets with myself, Lizette Silva for Group Editors and Albertus Kennedy from SWD Cricket. Albertus, welcome back.
Thank you very much, Lizette, and also to all our loyal viewers on Group Editors Live. It's great to be back.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
It was very good. Thank you very much.
Glad to hear that. So the Route Badgers men's team, their T20 competition kicked off last weekend against the Impalas in Polokwane. What happened there?
You asked me about my weekend. It was a great weekend. We travelled to Polokwane. As I've mentioned, always a tough place to play cricket. Up against Limpopo Impala. Limpopo Impala had a great start. They were 94 without loss, but we managed to pull it back and restrict them to 160 for 4 after the 20 overs. And then the Badgers start batting, and there was a very good partnership for the third wicket, 114 runs between Youth Richards, who made 67 from 55, and the captain George van Heerden, 52 from 34. So we convincingly win with 10 balls to spare by 8 wickets. So a great start to get our T20 campaign off.
Yeah. And after the win in Polokwane, you were back on the field on Wednesday at home with not such good a result.
Yeah, unfortunately, we batted first. We managed to score 160 for 6 against the Eastern Cape Inyathi, and then the Eastern Cape Inyathi came into bat. They surpassed our total. They won by 6 wickets. I must compliment the Inyathi. We were not as clinical, dropped a few catches, missed a few opportunities, and they did well to take this one over the line. So we played one, we won one.
Yeah. And what can we look forward to in the coming matches?
Yeah, we're on the road again on Sunday at the Diamond Oval in Kimberley. We will take on the Northern Cape. It's a single round competition. So from here on to reach the playoffs, it becomes a must-win scenario. We don't want to leave our destiny in the hands of our opposition. So, as I said, Sunday in Kimberley, and next weekend on Saturday, we're at home against the Mpumalanga Rhinos.
Yeah. Sticking to some good news, or back to some good news, the women's Badgers team also had a great match last weekend in the Hollywood Pro Match Series.
Yeah, it was a fantastic victory for the Route Badgers women's team. We were up against the Dolphins in Kingsmead, or at Kingsmead in Durban. The Dolphins batted first. They scored 243 for 6, which is a very competitive total in women's cricket. And then there was a magnificent partnership between Julia Hall, who made 105 not out, and Isel Salih, 70 not out. The Badgers won by 5 wickets. What a great victory. And there was also a contribution from Gabby Lewis, who made 45. Unfortunately, Sunday, once again, we were not as clinical as we should have been. We were batted first, we were 25 for 5, and then Isel Salih, who made 52, not out, managed to take us to 127 for 7, and the Dolphins reached the target with 1 over to spare with 5 wickets in hand. So, hot and cold, but still, compliment on our performance on Saturday. We're now top of the lock in the Pro 50 Series competition.
Yeah, and always with sports, you lose some and you win some, as long as you get back up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they are up against the Lions this coming weekend.
They're up against the Lions at Oudtshoorn. On Saturday is the Pro 50 match, and on Sunday the Pro 20. I think the coach and the players will look for consistency to at least, be consistent in winning both the matches against the Lions. It's a quality opposition team. They're a very strong team. But we're ready for them. It's at our own backyard, and we always, pride when we play at our own backyard.
Yeah, and the SWD, the Cricket Premier League matches were rained out last week, and I don't know who gave me that weather report. I like the Norwegian site to predict George's weather because it's so difficult to predict. So I don't know where, of course I thought it was going to be lovely weather, but yeah, most of the matches rained out.
Yeah, the majority of the matches in the Premier League competition unfortunately were abandoned because of inclement weather conditions. There was one match played, Union Stars won. They were up against New Dawn Park. They dismissed New Dawn Park for 108, and then Union Stars 1 responded with 109 for 2. Good performances. Shannon Opperman picked up 4 for 21, and Keenan Aris made 51 not out. So yeah, they are now the lock leaders. The other 3 matches were all abandoned.
Yeah. And the main fixtures for the club matches this coming weekend?
Yeah, the main fixtures, Knysna Cavaliers will host Sussex at Lorry Park in Knysna. Then New Dawn Park will be at home against George. Harlequins will take on Pax at the Military Sport Club in Oudtshoorn. And Union Stars 1 will take on Union Stars 2 at the Bridgeton Sports Ground.
And I have it on good authority that there will be no rain this coming
The weather
weekend.
looks fine for this weekend.
And then I would love for you to share with our viewers the annual KFC Mini Cricket Festival is taking place in Oudtshoorn at the Oudtshoorn High School in Voortrekker Road. Share with us, what happens at the festival.
Yeah, it's a big occasion. We invited and received confirmation that 80 teams will be present. So that is 800 kids playing the greatest grassroots program in the world, is our mini cricket program, sponsored by KFC, who has this week announced the renewal of that sponsorship. So from all the regions, stretching from Hessequa, Kanaland, Oudtshoorn George, Pito, Central Karoo, and with them there are also coaches. So we're talking about 1,000 participants that will be involved at the fields of Oudtshoorn High School. So you're welcome to pop in and have a look at that. It's always very colorful to see.
Yeah, now they do look gorgeous in those red and white outfits of theirs. And then, last but not the least, our Proteas women are on fire.
Yeah, what a performance that has been and was. For the first time, they qualified to play in the 50-over final. Remember, in the past two T20 finals, they both occasions reached the final, where they first lost against Australia and then against New Zealand. What a performance it was on Wednesday, courtesy of a great team performance. Laura Wolfhard, the captain, wearing the armband, scoring 169 from 143 deliveries to allow South Africa to score a massive 319 for 7, and thereafter dismissed England to win by 125 runs. A magnificent bowling performance from Marizanne Cup, playing in a fourth World Cup, bagging 5 for 20. So everything to play for on Sunday. I think we will be glued in front of our television sets to, for the first time, see a South African team winning an ICC event in a World Cup.
No, well done to them. So guys, there we have it. Albertus, thank you very much for popping in again and bringing us, up to speed with what happened last week and what we can look forward to this coming weekend. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Lizette. It's quite a busy, hectic weekend for cricket, not only in the southwestern districts or in the region, but also at the World Cup.
Yes, most definitely. So make sure you guys get out to the fields. There are matches taking place throughout the Southern Cape. So make sure you get out to the fields and support your teams. Thank you very much for joining us. To have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, everybody. Good day, Lizette.